We're here for a brief demonstration of the Swan 250 6-meter transceiver. It's boat anchor. It's from the 60s. It's mostly tubes. There's a couple of transistors in the VFO, but other than that, it's a tube radio. Good operating condition, plenty of sound. And if you know anything about 6 meters, you know that there's really nothing to hear unless the band opens, but we can dial in some various interference, and sometimes I get some digital modes too that will clearly shows that the receiver is receiving. This particular model does not have an S meter. The meter operates showing cathode current or relative RF output, so there's no S meter to show you what kind of a signal it's picking up. By the way, it's being powered by the Swan power supply, which I also have listed for auction. So if you need a power supply to go with it, I've listed that separately. And if you were to buy the two of them, I will still insist that they be shipped separately, just because they're heavy and I don't think it's a good idea to put them together into one box. I just have the radio rigged up to a 6-meter dipole here in the room, so it's not a very effective antenna either, but it does let me show you that it goes into transmit mode. I'm using a vintage 3M high impedance microphone. You'll need a high impedance mic. We put this into cathode mode. You can flip it over to tune here and you can see we have plenty of output. You can tune the current and whatnot, flip it over to the output mode. You see we've got plenty of RF going out here. Flip it back to receive, and of course it does work. I'm sure we won't make a contact, but we can throw out a quick CQ just to give you an idea. We'll put this over in the cathode current mode. You should be able to see it modulating somewhat. CQ, CQ, this is KC0 Juliet Echo Zulu calling CQ on 6 meters. CQ, CQ from Echo November 37. This is KC0 Juliet Echo Zulu. Now, in a true miracle, of course, somebody would answer that, but the band's not open right now, and off this little dipole in the room here, I don't really think we're getting out too good. No problem making local contacts with the radio, however. It does have the calibrate kit installed. So when you're, calibrating for the various bands, you can flip that in and tune in the calibrator easy enough right here. So that lets you get everything set up. Radio is basically operational. All the tubes in it are good, and that should give you an idea that it is a complete and working radio anyway. I did just quickly hook up the Swan VM 3000 watt meter here to show you that we are getting some output here. I'm on the 200 watt scale, and it looks like in the tune mode we get about 80 watts as it sits here. As you can see, between 60 and 70 we can try to peak it, and again I'm just running into a quickly assembled dipole here in my room. So we're getting, it looks like, just shy of 100 watts out here. So that's not too bad. That was in the tune mode. Just transmitting. We'll flip this to SSB mode. KC0JEZ calling CQ on 6 meters. CQ6, CQ6 from Kilo Charlie 0 Juliet Echo Zulu in Echo November 37. You see we're getting about 100 watts out on the peaks on sideband there, which not too bad for an old radio. I'm sure it could stand a little tweaking, but again, showing you that it is fully operational, and it may need tweaking as time goes on, but it's a good solid vintage boat anchor 6-meter rig.